Matt Bevins, the governor of Kentucky, being investigated now by the FBI because he pardoned a bunch of people. One of them, well, I forget his name that fast, was Thomas Bacon, not Bacon, Baker or something Baker. The Baker family. Somebody Baker. I think Thomas Baker or something like that. This is just one of the people. So he pardons this guy who was convicted, not acquitted, convicted of reckless homicide after he broke into somebody's, he was a breaking and enter, and then he killed someone. Well, the Baker family, including the murderer's sister, decided to raise money for Bevin's campaign. So they threw a fundraiser, raised like $26,000, $21,000, $20-something thousand. And the sister of the guy who got pardoned donated $4,000 to Bevin's campaign. So the murderer gets pardoned. So, is there something deeper to this? Is he doing this in cahoots with other people? Is he just doing this for political favors, which is what he's been investigated for? What's going on with these pardons? Is it just a F you, I'm on my way out, so let me do something reckless? What's happening? So we have strength. First card. And the sun. So he's flexing some muscle. Flexing the pen, since he has the power to do this. King of Pentacles, person in charge. Ace of Wands. Ace of Cups. Nine of Swords. So we get that, yes, there's a new action around new people. He may not know these criminals personally, but this is political favor. And they put a lot of money in his pocket. But that leads to the worry. That's why you get Nine of Swords. The fear, Queen of Pentacles. So there is a paper trail. So you are right to fear that. In the environment, page wands. There's a communications trail. His in particular problem in this in particular situation is the fact that everything that he's doing wrong is documented. Queen of Swords. Outcome, Ten of Pentacles. So yes, this is something bigger. There's a lot of money involved. There's a lot of, I think it's political favor. Let's look some more here. What will the FBI find? What will the FBI find? The moon. A chariot. A devil, of course. Seven of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. Three of Wands. So yeah, there is a quid pro quo But that is harder to prove because it can be, I guess, considered coincidental that the sister of a murderer gives me $4,000 for my campaign, and then I pardon her brother, the murderer. And so that's what they're looking at here is motivation. And then the burden will be the action. His in particular problem in this in particular situation is everything he did is documented. There's a paper trail and a communications trail. Because the money invested, again, has a trail. Everything for money. So, will he serve any time? Will he be brought up on charges? Will he be indicted? Let's look at indicted. Indicted is a little easier than charged and convicted. So let's see. Will he be indicted on anything? Bribery, maybe? Because remember that McDonald guy in Virginia went to jail for the exact same thing, sort of. Well, he didn't do pardons and stuff, but he took money that he shouldn't have. And then blamed it on his wife. So, will he be indicted? Bevins, will he be indicted? Will he be indicted? Start 4 wands. Go into court. 10 of swords. 2 of wands. Preparation. 5 of wands. Yes. There's some bickering. He will be in court. The star. And then the 8 of cups. And the world encompasses it all. So, yeah, they will eventually bring some charges. There's some disgrace happening. So let's look at his January while we're here. Let's change it up here. Let's look at his January here. Three of Swords. Queen of Cups. Well, 3 of Swords, Queen of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, and Queen of Wands. You will be in front of a judge based upon something you did with someone who supports you, i.e. campaign donation. Because right after, this is the card for heartache. This is that support, Queen of Cups. Right after her is the money and the work. Then right after that is my card for judges. Queen of Wands, so you will be in court. 3 of Pentacles. This is the dark money. This is you and your collaboration. The Magician, the ultimate manipulator. The communications with the 8 of Wands. And then the regret with the 5 of Cups. You have the power to pardon who you want to pardon. We can look at it any other kind of way we want to look at it. People pardon people all the time. But you pardoned a murderer, a convicted murderer, after his sister raises $20,000 for you and donates personally $4,000. The FBI is looking at you. Here is the law. There is the tower. There is a lawyer or someone in law enforcement, probably the FBI, and then the Page of Cups. They are going to take a much deeper interest in you. So we read this way. We have some betrayal. But it's not necessarily betrayal, it's questioning, I would call it, because they're going to be looking into the people you were talking to, the people you know. This is just one story. You pardoned several people. And so there's money connected with all of them, and it will be documented. It will be, at the very least, it will be looked into. There is also a woman. This might be that lady, but I'm not positive. There is a woman here. She is close to you or has worked with you or does work for you. She is going down, or at the very least going to be questioned, and what she tells them could lead to a very bad thing for you. Eight of Pentacles. So your work, you are on the way out. For some reason or another, you still feel very secure about that, or very secure about your future. Queen of Wands. There will be some disappointment in the courts, so you may not get convicted of anything. There will be a surprise. But you are not convicted immediately, as in we're going to go to trial. So this is not, you're not going to go in and cop some kind of plea. You're definitely not going to cooperate. So this is not going to be an easy hands washed, we're done, he's over type thing. So this is going to be an ugly thing. It's going to cost taxpayers, blah, blah, blah. So we'll see what happens.